It's day 2 here at Fit Show 2019 and I am really excited because actually I'm joined with Will here from Era. Now Era are 180 years old. Obviously Will isn't, he's much younger than that, but a really long-standing company in this industry. And because you're so long-standing, you've had to change and move with the times constantly, I presume, and you really have, and you've brought your A game here to the Fit Show 2019. Tell us a little bit about what's behind.
So we're launching the TouchKey Smart Lock at the Fit Show this year, and smart locks have been around for a long time, and we've been looking at them for 15 years or so. But the problem is that none of them have really gone better than the key. So the key is a fantastic invention. You take it out your pocket, you put it in the door, and you gain access to the property. That's a two-step process. I've seen smart locks at this show where you have to take out your phone, unlock it, open the app, select the door, wave the phone around, press something on screen. You've taken a two-step process and you've turned it into a five-step process, which is complicated. Okay, you can send e-keys to people, you can revoke access, but that's probably something you'll do maybe once a month, once every couple of months. Whereas the experience at door, that's something that's happening every day, several times a day. So what we've done with the TouchKey is we've made it entirely passive. So my phone is the key, but I don't have to get my phone out of my pocket in order to open the door. So when I'm within range of the lock, what it's going to do is find the Bluetooth signal, and then it's going to ask 3 questions. First of all, is this a device that I recognize? Number 2, has this device got today's code on it? So every day we broadcast a unique code to every device linked to the Unikey platform. So it's a bit like the Enigma machine in the Second World War. If you didn't have today's code, the machine was useless. Then and only then does it look for the key to this particular door and allow you to unlock. And I can show you how it works if we wander around this side.
Yeah, sure. Will, can I just ask a couple of questions before you show it? So it sends these codes to your phone and it asks these questions. So do you have to interact with those? Because that's obviously something that's quite time consuming for the consumer.
No, absolutely not. So all of this happens in the background. So you don't have to interact at all. So in fact, I rarely, if ever, open my TouchKey app. It just runs in the background with my phone in my pocket so that when I come to the door, I can touch and gain access.
Great stuff. Right, okay, show us how it works.
Okay, so at the moment, this is the multi-point lock version, so you can see all the locking points are thrown. My phone's here in my back pocket. All I need to do is walk up to the lock, and I just touch it, and all the locking points retract. Now, that's not really my fingerprint. This is just a capacitor, and the reason that we've gone for a touch button is because we want the consumer to have the choice as to when the lock opens. If you're being tailed home on a dark night, you don't want your door automatically opening when you get within range. So we wanted to make it simple, but add that element of choice into the process as well.
So what happens if I'm on a night out, or maybe I'm shopping and I leave my phone somewhere, or I lose my phone somewhere?
So if you lose your phone, you're in a similar position to if you lose your keys. Only the advantage is if you lose your keys, you've of course got to call a locksmith, you've got to pay to get the locks changed. With the TouchKey, you can borrow any friend's phone, you can go into any terminal and you can log into your lock directly and you can deactivate the connection from your phone. You can then establish a new connection with a new phone when you've got one and then immediately get access to your house. So you haven't had to change the locks or pay for a locksmith to come out and do that for you.
Ooh, well, that's going to save you some money, isn't it? That's saying nothing. But actually, what is quite interesting when we were talking before is the difference in the doors as well that people have, right, in their homes.
Yeah, that's right. So the version we just looked at, that's a multi-point version, ideal for composite doors. For timber doors, we've got a retrofit product, which is here. So it's a night latch variant. So as you can see here, you've got the internal piece and the external escutcheon. In fact, I've got one here on a block to show you. So that would be the outside of the door, and then that's the inside of the door. And obviously it works in exactly the same way. So it's a passive system. So all I need to do is walk up to the lock, press the button, and the door unlocks and I'm inside. Now, the other thing that we've done with these locks is we wanted to remove as many barriers to entry as possible because we want mass market adoption. And at the moment, smart locks really, the penetration is quite slow. So there are a few things we've done.
And also, if you're a little bit like my dad and is scared of putting anything on Wi-Fi, he really is. I think he thinks that people are going to be watching him, looking in, trying to hear what he says. And actually, he would like that because it's not going to be on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, absolutely. So out the box, the TouchKey is only connected locally via Bluetooth, so it's not connected to the internet. And that everyday interaction I've just shown you, that just happens. Now, if you want to connect to the internet, that's possible because you can add our bridge. So what the bridge does, it communicates with the lock via Bluetooth, and then it connects with the internet. So that then allows me to unlock remotely, send access remotely, revoke access remotely, all of which is great functionality, but isn't necessarily something that everybody will want because, as you say, some people are concerned about having devices connected to the internet. So we've got all those ranges of options available. The other thing we've done is we've kept a key override in both products because not every family will want every family member to use their phone to open the door. Children might not have phones, others might just be uncomfortable with it, so they can have a key whilst others use their phone to get in and out of the house.
I really like this product. This is really good. I'm actually thinking that I might have to try and persuade my partner that this is a really good idea. I'm not sure, he's a farmer, whether he's going to go for it, but I'm going to try my best.
Good luck.
Right, okay, so moving on to the windows.
Fantastic. Okay. So one of the other products that we're showing on the stand today is our HomeGuard cloud-based alarm system. So it's a cloud-based alarm hub that you can interface with using your phone. And we've got a huge range of different accessories that you can add, different sorts of sensors, wireless keypads, cameras, and so on. What we're showing at the show today, though, is an alternative way of sensing the status of windows. So at the moment, with a traditional alarm system, you have to place a window contact on the surface of the window, and that's not a particularly attractive thing to have to do.
And also people can see as well, can't they? So if somebody is going to break into your house, they're actually aware. It's like having a camera outside, it's having sensors outside. They can see it, they understand what they're dealing with.
Absolutely right, yeah. So because Era makes window locks, makes window handles, we've been able to integrate the sensor actually into the window lock itself. So we've got a window here, and if you see on this side, there's obviously no evidence of a sensor, and if we come to the inside as well, there's no evidence of any sensors, so it's completely clear. Now, if we go to the alarm screen, and we arm the alarm, then if someone opens the window and an intruder gets in, then it triggers the alarm.
And this alarm is connected to your mobile device, I presume, and then you get a notification wherever you are as to somebody is breaking into your house.
Absolutely, it's a self-monitored alarm, yeah. Now the upside to that, of course, is you don't have to pay £40 per month to whichever alarm provider you've chosen. You pay for the hardware up front, and then that's it, it's yours. Interestingly, before we launched this system, I used to subscribe to a major alarm player system, and I'd probably spent £3,000 over 3 or 4 years. And at the end, when I cancelled my contract to put a HomeGuard in, they came and took away all the kit, and I had nothing to show for the money. So it's a great product, and also financially, it makes a lot more sense than a monitored system. The other thing this does, I know we're running out of time, but to show you really quickly, is when the window is open, let's say I go to arm the alarm, it can obviously tell that the window's open, and it lets me know, you sure you want to arm? And I might decide, yeah, that's a bathroom window that I like to leave open for ventilation, so I acknowledge, and then I can go ahead and arm the alarm anyway. So really, really exciting product, and we've had some good feedback at the show so far.
Thank you. One quick question, because I know that we've got to wrap up, but why do you come to Fit Show? Tell me a little bit about what it is that's so attractive for the show, because it's been going for so long.
So I think Fit Show attracts all the people that we spend a whole year running around the country trying to get time with. It's our customer base, it's our suppliers, it's our partners, and they're all here under one roof, which is great.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. Well, good luck with the rest of the show. If you want to find out a little bit more about the products that Era have, they're going to be here for the rest of the week.